Boom. And here we are with today's analysis, right? Today's analysis, okay, you know how it go. It's called a Toxic Pawn. It's today from Tournament Guide, guidebook by Vision Warrior, right? What is it? One-liners, mantras, and axioms. Of course, this is another video today. Let's go, right? We call it Toxic Pawn in the same way of a poison pawn, basically, but Toxic Pawn, we're going to call it that today. Same thing as a poison pawn in a way. Makes you do other stuff like job-wise. Nah, I mean, I just do the videos and content and lessons. That's fine. Thanks for the follow, SK Dub. Appreciate you. All right, here we go, guys. So the toxic pawn. That's a pawn basically that you shouldn't take. Poison pawn in a way. It's very toxic. Let's check it out. We got E4, C5, right? Knight F3, knight C6, D4, take. Knight F6, knight C3, and queen B6. Okay, all right. Well, so far we got a Sicilian, and white plays bishop E3. Oh my goodness. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. The toxic pawn is real toxic. Touch it, you might die. It's that simple. It's that toxic, and it's that real out here for a real one. Now, after bishop to E3, what do you do with your life? What do you do with your life right here? Ooh, all right. What is this opening? This is the Sicilian, but it's some type of like poison pawn variation because queen takes b2 is a real thing. So, in fact, he does play, black plays queen takes b2. And what do you do? All right, this is called the toxic pawn. In fact, this game went very long, but it gets very wild. This gets very, very wild. Is this from a book? Yeah, it's a book that's coming out, actually. So I'm doing the videos for it. It's classical on queen b6 instead of d6. Yeah, right. And now this is what they call, in fact, the poison pawn type variations. Of course, if you realize that from the Najdorf Sicilians, this is not a Najdorf, but that poison pawn stuff comes from the Najdorf. I mean, think about, right, think about, you know, recently, too, who been getting smacked upside their forehead 17 times when they played this as black. And, I mean, we can put no names out there, but NBL. Okay. It's there. We said it. It's done. Right. He even got hurt a lot with this this year with queen takes b2. So, you know, hey, bro, don't take the pawn. If you do take the pawn, then you need to spend probably, let me see, how many days is it? Okay, what time is it? What year is it? Okay, yeah, the molecules say wind, east. Yeah, you're going to have to spend about every day of your life, every hour of your life, studying this as black to figure this out so that you don't get smashed in every line. Now, let's see what happens if you take the toxic pawn. What do you need to do with the white pieces? You giving up the poison or toxic pawn. What do you do, chat? What do you do? Knight C to B5 says Vita. Knight C to B5 from Daniel. Knight A5. All right. Rick AB1, we on the run. Knight B3, trap the queen. Well, Knight B3, you will be trapping the queen, but you also blocking with your whole face. Sheesh. Oh, my goodness. Start a new game. Wow. Hey, bro, let's just get that off the screen. Start a new one. Act like that never, ever happened. Knight B5. Thanks for the follow, Roy LT. Appreciate you. Knight A4 for the score. Yeah, Knight A4 is not that good. Knight A4, in fact, I just hit you with a check and I say, ha, I grabbed the pawn and I'm out of here. Your knight's hanging. What do you do? C3. Oh, but then I'm headed back to the hills, back to civilization, right? I'm going back to civilization. I took the pawn. I'm out. Have a nice day. Appreciate the generosity and the hospitality. Howdy, Canty. What's up, Roy LT? That's right, Dr. Harm. That's right. So after queen takes, the best move is knight C to B5, and we live. In fact, not knight C. It's knight D to B5. Here, so we hitting knight C7. Obviously, queen trap looking absolutely crazy. First off, let's flip the board. Why on Earth or on any planet or in the world, why would you want to play this as black? Somebody please tell me. Why would you want to do this? In fact, I felt the same way when MVL was doing this too. When MVL did this and lost like every game this year in this queen b6 line, oh yeah, I was like, bro, why? And I'm like, yo, somebody need to call him. Like, call him. Like, yo, why? Why are you doing this, bro? Do something else. Don't do this one. Not working? Try something else. And if you look at this, I'm not trying to play it. What do you mean? What? Laugh in the face of danger. Okay. All right. You're going to laugh in the face of danger, right? But that doesn't mean that you still don't get knocked out, okay? Or you still don't get hurt. Ha ha. Oh, that's funny. Danger. Ha ha. And then you just get knocked out. You're done. Yeah, you can laugh at it, but that don't mean you still ain't gonna hit with that saber across the body 2 times. So after knight to c to b5 or knight d to b5 here, the queen goes back to b4 because rook b1 is a real thing and he about to get trapped in that thing. So queen b4 trying to get out of here, queen a5 trying to go back home. Okay, chat, it's on you, right? The man grabbed the pawn, he came in the crib, he grabbed what he wanted, he dipped out. You're trying to catch him on the way out. What does he do? What do you do in this position? Queen b4 is on the board. Fork time says swag blanket. Swag blanket says fork time. Shout out to swag blanket. Rook b1, bishop d2. In fact, knight c7 is not the move. And the reason why knight c7 is not the move is after king d8 takes, well, first off, I'm going to hit you with a check, flex real hard, right? Then after bishop to d2, then I'm going to just step out the way, tell you have a nice day, right? I'm hitting e4, and this knight's going to be trapped in here. So you actually lose the 2 for 1, which is not good here. In fact, this is losing. So the knight fork does not work, so you have to go bishop to d2. Bishop d2 is much better here. So now we have aspirations of playing stuff like knight to d5. Almost, because this is hanging with queen takes c4 check, but knight d5 is almost winning, followed by knight c7. Right now, though, knight c7 is a real threat. So he defends it. Rook b8, get out the way, have a nice day. Okay, white to move, chat. It's on you, right? This man has grabbed a pawn out your house. What you gonna do about it? And he trying to dip out. He trying to dip out. Excuse me. Knight c7, rook b1, a3, bishop d2. Yep. White to move. We got a3 from JK's, rook b1 from NJ. All right. Knight to d5 from Bobby A82. Knight d5 again. a4. Okay. a3. Now the problem again, guys, with knight d5 is queen takes c4 check. Ouch. Sheesh. My goodness. Get the man off the board. You in trouble. You are in trouble. That's check. And then the only thing that was holding the pawn or the knight was pawn. So you're in trouble. So something that queen c5 cannot answer. Bishop d3. Bishop d3 is a very nice one. Bishop d3 is in fact clap it up for you. Okay, hold up. Let me put this. Hold on. Let me get that to you right there. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. That's for you. Bishop d3 is the #1 engine move. But rook b1 is the move from the game. Rook to b1 and you're done. Hit the queen. Right now, of course, right now it's +2. But watch how there's going to be some changes that actually happen here. After queen to a5, he backs that boy up. All right, chat, it's on you. How do we do it? Come on now. Come on, chat. What you got? What you got? The toxic pawn, right? You put it out there for people to grab as bait. Toxic, poison. And now you need to hit this man with everything you got. Now, knight to d5. Now we live. Yeah. King c5. That's actually... Wait, nothing can go to c5, swag blanket. And I think you mean knight, and if you do, that's with an N. There you go, knight c5. Even then, he said, haha, bro. He was like, knight c5, haha. Like it's still right. It's still wrong. You can't go to c5, bro. Knight d5. Knight d5. Knight d5 hurts. Man, right. Right. Okay. And knight d5 is correct. Yes. Knight to d5. Sheesh. Wow, it's looking crazy. Look like you're about to hit this man with a move, right? It is winning. Black plays queen a4 because queen d8 is not great. It's almost mate. So, you know, you're going to lose the queen right there, my guy. Start a new one. So, he plays queen a4, gets out of the way. All right, chat. Hey, you know, it's on you. Every move here, right? I mean, you have got involved very early here. The man came in your crib, right? Took the pawn, right? Didn't care about it. And now he's trying to get his way out of here, and he's suffering right now. But it's up to you to be accurate, because if you're not, at the end of the day, the man does grab the pawn and gets up out of there, and you're looking crazy. Queen a4, right? Now he's hitting e4 with a check. Bishop d4, games like this make my heart race, says Define. Discipline. Knight b to c. That's correct. In fact, NJ is the first one to say it. Knight b to c check. c7 check. King d8, I'm out the way. Have a nice day. All right. Yo, this still ain't over, chat. This still ain't over, and it ain't nowhere near over. So you got time. So work the position. What do you do? Work the position. What we doing? c4? Knight b to c. Oh, we already did that. Yeah. c4. I mean, but c4, you trading queens. Do you really want to trade queens right now? In fact, you know, that's attacking 101. Don't be trading queens, right? Don't trade queens. If you know, especially in a position like this, like I'm winning, I'm feeling great here. Why would I alleviate the pressure from him? Bishop d3 is definitely a move. That's move number 3 of the engine. F3 is a move, and you also have knight to C3. Knight C3 was the move he chose. He just said, I'm going to defend E4, and I'm going to attack the queen at the same time. So after queen D4, okay, guys. All right, chat. Come on. Come on. What we doing? It feels like you're losing it, huh? Feels like you're losing the edge a little bit. Feels like it isn't as good, right? Pieces are starting to get a little bit more solid. It's not that easy anymore. But it's still playable. Knight C to B5. Why not B5, the last move? I mean, bishop B5? Well, anything B5, I'm taking on E4 for the score, right? That's going to hurt, my guy. So anything B5, I'm taking on E4. So he had to go C3 to defend E4. And then after queen D4, he just backed that boy up. And now it's looking kind of weird, right? It's kind of strange. And then after queen E5, right? What's the next move? How's the desktop you using? Oh, it's great, bro. I love it. I've been using it the last year. Alienware, you know. Alienware. I think I got the specs somewhere around here for y'all to grab. I think it's under Amazon, under the Amazon link. Y'all can see it under the about page. Somewhere around there. F4 time, bishop D3, F4, F4, and G3 from Jack Kern. F4. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. In fact, it is F4. Great job, guys. After F4, queen E6. Queen looking crazy. Bro, let me flip the board. Look, I'm going to tell y'all right now. Don't play this opening. Okay? Do not. Come lean in real close. Real close. Come here. Come here. Yep. Yep. You right there. Yep. Over there. Over there. Come here. Don't play this opening. It's black. Do not. You know what? You can play it as much as you want to. As much as you want to. But I want you to keep a very, very good record of the games that you play of this opening. What's the record? Go a week, play it, and over and over and over. And let me know what your record is at the end of the week. Okay? If you winning, cool. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if you losing, first off, don't tell nobody. Because, I mean, like, they don't want to hear that. They know you're going to lose this. And then secondly, okay, all right, it is what it is. Right? Like, if my first, yeah. How many times did his queen move? I mean, ridiculous. I just can't see through the screen now. You funny. This is Family Channel. Right. He went one. You know, like, let's just back up. We're going to fast forward, right? But let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 queen moves. Get out of here, bro. And you're supposed to be better. You know what? Let's just keep going before I get frustrated. After the queen moves to E6, white to move. What do we do? White to move. White to move here. This, the beginners in the scanning. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. F5 from Aqua. F5, then G3. Looking ridiculous, says Jim. Two time. I got a poison pawn game for you. When I find it, I'll send it over. Yeah, all right. You know, but I mean, that's cool. Thank you for a game. Right, 1 game. That's fine. Maybe 5 games. But what's the record, right? You know, I want to know the record. Anyone can show me, yo, look at this poison pawn game. Black one. Oh, that's fire. Oh, that's sweet. What's the record, though? What's the overall? That's what I want to know. What's the overall? So after queen e6, white does play f5, and we live, hitting the queen. Queen goes back to e5. Well, you can't play f4 anymore. And the queen's sitting here in the center of the board. You haven't developed. In fact, it feels like you're losing your advantage. It is white to move, folks. What do you do here? Queen f3 from Jack Kern. Actually, she says. Thanks for the follow, Rodrigo. Thank God. Rage quit. Stop it, Musty. Don't even do it to him. Don't do it to him. All right, so here's what he did. In fact, there's analysis here of queen to c1. Queen c1 is actually the engine move. Strangely enough, this is the best move by the engine, right? I mean, that's just strange, right? I mean, and it's strange because why would I go queen c1 when I can go queen f3 like he did in the game? But queen f3 is the move. And after d6, guys, all right? So right here, he had a chance to make a move, which he didn't. In fact, 2 moves in a row, he could have done it. So, again, chat, it's on you, white to move. When do you do this? When I have to play it, I have 1 more than I lost. I think I played it maybe 7 times and won 5, if I remember correctly. I want you to go to openingtree.com right now. I want you to go to openingtree.com, fill out the information, right? Whatever you play your games on, it's going to tell you exactly how many games, win and loss, you have right there. How many games you have in that. Bishop f4. And then bishop d3. Bishop d3 is another one. Yeah, bishop d3 is a move. He actually chose bishop d3. He didn't play bishop f4, which is fine. Bishop d3, right? Then he plays a6. And now right here, he plays bishop f4. And then after queen c5, he missed a move right here. In fact, after this move, it now goes to equal. Cosine that right. Where do I go? Openingtree.com. Thanks for the follow, Matt Gomber 005. Yo, white to move. White to move, chat. What are you doing? White to move. What would you do in this position? I'm going to tell you what he did. I know, it's equal. After he played this move, he made it equal. Which, of course, as a human, this ain't equal. Boy, I'm smacking this man. But as an engine, they like, you ain't doing nothing around here, young fella. Right. So it is queen to c5. After queen c5, we have e5 from Aqua. Bishop e3, bishop b6. That's not a move. Yeah, that's not a move, my guy. Okay, so the move that he's supposed to play is bishop e3. And I think he was afraid or he didn't like knight e5. This is what he was supposed to do. And he didn't like this, right? So after knight e5, you can back this boy up. Very small difference, guard c2, which is important. So when you play bishop f4, knight a4, yeah. Very nice from Vishnu. So queen f2, right? So after queen f2, knight f to g4. I mean, this gets kind of wild. But I understand why. I can see why he didn't go for this, because like it gets very wild and you want something more clear. So he chose knight a4, but this makes it completely equal after an equal or stronger threat, knight e5, which is now attacking your queen and attacking, like, it's crazy. This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Now it's equal. He goes back to d1. There's queen c6 on the board. This about to get nuts, okay? Hold on to your seatbelts and, like, you know, make sure your sabers are on safety. You know, put the safety onto your sabers right now. This about to get crazy, okay? White's a move. What do you do here? What you doing? Text him. What you doing? Okay, knight b7, knight d4. Castles from one chess. Bishop takes e5. That's right. Mind Detox got it right on the nose. Look at this, right? Whoa, hold up, big fella. Hold on. I want something from you. Now, believe it or not, chat. Believe it or not, the engine says right now in this position is equal. What? Equal what? What math are you doing, right? Equal what? What are you talking about? What do you know, and this is why sometimes, right? I tell my students this all the time. Like, sometimes you have to tell the engine, nah, bro. Nah, we don't do that over here, right? You literally have to say, nah, bro, I don't believe you. You can get out of here with that. Go somewhere else. I don't care, right? Because as a human, this equal? Wow. You know what? This don't make no sense. Chess doesn't make any sense at this point. How is this equal? Equaling what are you talking about? So, right here, in fact, best move. He actually found it too. I mean, this guy was really strong. He played the number one move here. The number one move is rook to b3. And that's what he played. Like, jeez. Rook b3 out of all the moves here, he played rook to b3. Now, if you're playing black here, let's just flip the board and see how miserable this is. This is the position you got from your little poison pawn. From your little, let me take the little toxic pawn. This is the positions you get. So if you want to take that pawn, this is what you have to look forward to. Oh, by the way, it's equal. Equal. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Equal position out of the opening. Great opening, right? Bro, get out of here. You're going to lose every single game in this position right here as black. Let's flip the board. Flip the board, right? So after rook b3, he plays knight e8. Oh, equal. Okay, get out of here. This is gross. Your knight's like, weird. Look at your pieces. Somebody come look at this. Somebody come look at this. It's white to move. It's white to move. I lose every single game anyway, says Aqua. Sheesh. Hey, it's been fine. Go with say black set up for the next game. He is. In fact, he's setting up for the next game. Yes. Very nice. Thanks for the follow, Mr. Tormentor. Knight a7, bishop, or rook d3, rook c3. This is what I wanted for my prep. Imagine somebody saying that. Let's flip the board here. Imagine somebody saying, yo, bro, yeah, this is what I wanted for my prep. You know, yeah, I'm prepping. I'm getting norms. You know what I'm saying? Going for the big boy numbers. Yeah, this is my prep right here. Boy, you know, let me see that computer, bro. Let me see that. Just toss it off the balcony. Let me see that real quick. Go. Like, oh, that's your prep? Okay. Let me see this real quick. 97. Scandi with the B4. Rook C3, he want to equal. Exactly. Now, Rook C3 looks pretty cool. This is actually equal as well. Prep 0, right. Now, in fact, the best move is Knight A7. You are correct here. But this is very nice. In fact, it's like now it's +2. After this, 98 was just not the best move. In fact, the best move right here was E6. Oh man, I'm laughing because I can't believe I just said that. That's why I'm laughing. Yeah, bro. And the best move here, guys, is E6. Oh, really? The best move is E6. Get out of here. I mean, stop it. Just stop it right now. Just stop it. In fact, that's exactly what happened here, Musty. Knight A4. Queen takes A4. What's up, kid? 7-3-7-4. What up, though? Bishop B5 check, right? So I hit this man with a check, flex real hard. There go your queen. And then he laugh at you like, got him. Hit that man with a move. Sheesh. And then you hit that man right back with a move with what? Put it in the chat. Hurry up. Who got it? Hello. Saw your commentary broadcast with Ivanchuk the other day. Hey, what's up, Barry Steve? Ivanchuk. That's a big fella right there. Best move is developing pieces? Yeah, right. Rook D3, Rook D3. Right, that's right. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, chat. That's right. Rook D3. That's for me. Now, after Rook D3, right, it says Queen D6 was the best move, which I agree. If Rook takes, then I can take with the knight, saying I have all the pieces. But after Rook D3, he just takes on B5, saying that right now I took a knight, I took a bishop, and now I'm going to take a rook. So think about that. I got a knight, a bishop, and a rook. He's giving up the queen for it. But look at his king. Like, you didn't move any of your pieces. So it'd be different if the pieces were all orchestrated, nice chemistry, developed on great squares, harmonious, right? Chemistry's very good. You know, they're doing their thing. But here, they're all so gross that this is why this is a losing position now for black. Rook takes D4 for the score. Hitty, splitty. Bishop D7, and then we get out the way. Have a nice day. Now, E5, which is a crazy looking move. E5 is attacking the queen and also saying, I'm about to get this bishop out. So what do, Chad? Do we take on E5, right? Or do we move the queen, maybe queen B6? What you thinking? Shanklin was a beast. Thinking America proud, yeah. Yeah, up the points, down to king. Up the points, down to king, though. Yeah, I got compensation, but I don't have a king. F takes E6, Rook D1, yeah. E5 and keep you alive, okay. Thanks to the follow our hand. F takes E6, then Rook D1. You're very, very nice, Jack. In fact, it's takes, and then instead of Rook D1, which is a move, in fact, he plays Queen B6 check. Hit him with a check, flex real hard. The man goes Knight to C7. We got to finish this off, chat. This ain't over yet. In fact, you only have 3 pieces. Now, we say only because, I mean, what does he have? 3, 4, 5? So we're actually what? It's not that bad. It'd be different if he had 3 pieces for it. That's usually worse. But right here, it's not that bad. We only have 2 pieces for it. King looking crazy out here. Where's this game from? It's from, you talking about, like, who played it? Like, where are they from? Or, like, where's the game from, like, book-wise? En passant. It's just card. Yeah, that's right. Knight takes B5. Queen B6, Knight C7. Say Knight takes B5. You gotta be careful. You're giving up yet another piece. Imagine if you just take off the knight and the rook, you're actually losing. Right, watch this. Let's just make some moves here. Takes, and then Knight C6, right? In this position, you are literally losing. It is -9 right now. Because you have no pieces. You can't do this with just the queen. What tournament is it from, or is it a random game? Sort of a random game, but this is not a recent tournament. Like, this is something we're doing for the series here. You can actually check the YouTube right there, bro. Spammed in the chat, just like that. Go click the button. This is like video number 30. So you got some catching up to do. So after check, Knight C7, Rook to D1. He plays Rook D1, and then E5. After E5, it's white to move, chat. How do you do this thing? The man can't move nothing. Everything on a back rank. Oh my goodness, this is absolutely gross. White to move. What you got, chat? Knight C6 from Danny. Knight C6? Look at Danny. Knight C6. Very crafty. Queen D6. All right, well, that's gonna hurt there. Ouch. Queen d6. Sheesh. G6, nice c6. Never mind. Oh yeah, that's face blockage right there. Don't do it to yourself. Yeah, you know this is a family channel, right? Okay, that's okay though. That's okay. That's okay. It's taking forever to load. Yeah, you don't have to load all of them. Once you load a few, you can click the second tab at the top. So it looks like a menu or something. Yeah, because while it's loading, you can look at it while it's loading. And that's probably best because you got a whole bunch of games. You do. In fact, here it is, guys. Here it is. Some of y'all see. I see some of y'all said it. Bam! Oh my goodness! Double pin for the win. Are you serious? Sheesh! What is he doing with his life? Somebody get the man off the board. Somebody get the man off the board. So he plays Rook C8 and says, "Okay, cool. Yeah, you got your pawn back. Yeah, you got all your nice little pins and stuff. Right? You got your little queen and all that stuff. Right? But what you gonna do now? How are you going to increase the pressure? If you can't increase the pressure, then I'm doing well. I should be able to hold," says black. So it's white to move. So what do you do here? What do you do here? In fact, I'm very, very shocked. I am extremely shocked at what white does here, at what the engine says. I'm extremely shocked at the engine's recommendation. Extremely shocked, bro. I mean, I can't believe it. I literally just like, yo, what? Get out of here, bro. What are you doing? So here's the engine, right? Let's get your silent emotes in the chat. It's a silent move. Let's get your silent ones in the chat, please. If you got you a silent emote, you're going to have to put that in the chat right now. Let's put them silence here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, silent, right? Silent. There it is. There they go. Yeah, they all through the chat. Silence. The silence. Let's have a moment of silence for what's about to happen here. Okay, so the silent here, check this out. This is what it is. Of course, he did not play this move. The player of playing white. Who would do this? But the engine. The engine's move says King H1 is move number 1 from the engine. What? Bro. What? King H1. Stop it. Like, this don't even make sense. This is dumb. It's just like, yo, what do you... Like, you literally have to look at the engine sideways. You know, I'm like, bro, what do you... I'm sorry, what? Like, I paid for this? I'm sorry, did I pay for this? Maybe let me restart the computer, right? You know, you one of those, you know, when something act crazy, you restart it. Let me restart the computer and come back and see if this is the same thing. King H1 is ridiculous. Like, it really is. It's just ridiculous. But number 2 is knight d6, which is realistic and the move from the game. But I can't believe King H1 is number 1. After knight d6, right? So let's see what happens on capturing. If capturing, well, this is obvious. You can't never defend d7. I mean, you can. In fact, after knight d5, you can take with the rook. Wow, e takes d5. Get out of here. Engine always will blow your mind, boy. That's nuts. I mean, everybody in the chat is taking this way. Everybody is taking this way. One of these ways. But in fact, engine again is like, hold up, you little humans. Hold up. Take with the pawn. Take with the pawn. Like, why? I don't know. No. Okay. Alrighty. Cool. I don't know. But, right. So, that didn't happen. But knight d6. After knight d6, in fact, black played bishop to e7. Put the bishop on e7. I mean, this is ridiculous, right? You have everything wins. Yeah, e takes d5 is gross. Like, come on, bishop. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? So, he plays knight f7. He takes here, knight e6. I mean, this is a everything must go sell now, right? It's just like walk in, take it off the shelf. Hey, do you want to check out, sir? Yes, I'm checked out. And then just walk out. Everything gotta go, right? He gets rid of it very, very simply here. The last few moves go as follows. Knight to c5, queen d5, and we live hitting queen g8 and queen f7. Grossness everywhere. Bishop e6, and then take on e5. And after bishop f6, the man played queen h5. And that was it. The game was over right here. Right here. In fact, if you think about it, what did Black do this entire game? Can somebody please tell me what Black did this entire game? Let's just get some phrases in the chat of what you might have think Black did this game. Defend, okay. Run, suffered, lost pieces, cried. Yep. That's correct. Rethought his life choices, correct. Janet, just dance queen. Yep. Sweat, blocked with his face 2 times, Bobby. 2 times, 100% premium, natural Cambodian. Face blockage. Black with their face, 100%. Didn't develop. Yep, that's right. Everything you said is exactly what this game was. Let's actually flip it again. And this is the toxic pawn, aka the poison pawn in a way. Make sure, guys, you do not can't stress this enough. I can't stress this enough. I don't want to have to call nobody, right? I don't want to have to go see nobody in the hospital. Okay? I don't want to have to call nobody family and tell them what happened to you. You know, I know some of y'all got, you know, people y'all look after. You understand me right now? This is a heart-to-heart. Don't ever do this in your life unless you're ready to die. Oh, you know, that'd be the people you be the most scared of, the people ready to die. I'm ready to die. I'm ready to die right now. Okay, play this opening. Play it. And then take that pawn and see what happens. My goodness, you don't prep like this. You don't play this. This is ridiculous. Look at this. And you wonder why he lost the game. And you wonder why NBL didn't got beat up this year playing this. Do not take the toxic pawn. And if you do, well, then you need to spend the rest of your natural born life studying this as Black. And inside and out. Inside and out. Queen B4, right? I mean, we're looking at it from Black's point of view, right? Rook BA, he like, all right, let me get the queen out the way. Oh, shoot, okay, look, I'm hitting E4 now. You know, we working him. Okay, you know, hey, look, I'm good. I'm a sidestep, right? Ain't nothing. Oh, you know, Queen D4, I'm good. I'm good, bro, I'm good. Right? How many of y'all said that to yourselves, right, when you get smacked? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Queen E5, F4, Queen E6, F5, Queen E5. I mean, this is gross. This is gross. Oh, my goodness. I forgot that happened. Looking at this from the Black side, I forgot that this even happened. I'm already ready to resign right here. Like, sheesh. My goodness. I forgot this was a thing. Man. A5 should have been played before taking a pawn on nonsense. Man, this should have been played because this is nonsense. Right? But okay. You know. Wow. Wow. I mean, what a game. You say show Queen C1? Yeah, we'll look at the Queen C1 one in a minute. I mean, it's absolutely gross. All right. So there's a Queen C1 line somewhere in here, somewhere back here. So instead of Queen F3, Queen C1 is the engine's recommendation. After Queen C1, you have, I think the line goes, wait, I have it in here somewhere. There's a Queen C1. It's actually not in this PGN. There was like some Queen C1 stuff. Well, let's actually see what the engine says. After Queen C1, there was like a whole line I remember looking at briefly, but now it's not in the PGN. But I see Queen C1, but there's no other moves. D6, yeah, that's next. What about this? No, we already went over that. So Queen C1, I think it was A6 here or something like this. A6, Bishop F4. This is what I remember. The Queen's like trapped. If Queen C5, then you have, wait, what do you have here? Oh, that's gross. Sheesh. Bishop C7. King here, then Knight A4. And this is the idea, right? The Queen is defending C2 in this line. This is the only thing is why Queen C1 is the weird one. The weird move that they wanted, the engine was like, play Queen C1. Yeah, this is the point of Knight A4, right? Because now you can defend C2 and the Queen can capture on C2. That was the whole point of this Queen C1 move, as opposed to Queen F3. Because I think in the game, right, how did it go? Queen F3, he went, you know, he developed a little bit, and Knight A4, but he kind of tried to do that here, but it took him extra moves, right? Queen, if the Queen was here, this would be trapped. All right, but because Bishop D3 and he found Knight E5 here, so now the Queen can move around a little bit more, at least to C6 too. Weird, like that's just crazy. It's crazy how nuts that is. Queen C1 versus Queen F3 is like insane. That's insane, bro. Nuts. But I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, right? Make sure, do not take the toxic pawn unless you're just ready to die. That's up to you, right? This is the toxic pawn. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate y'all watching. I'll see y'all on the next video.